She walks it loud like a thunderstorm, debunking myths with style and form. True crime, conspiracies, her game. Melissa Jade, remember her name. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Microphone fierce like a roaring lion, unveiling secrets people been hiding. True crime queen of the digital scene, Melissa's got you hooked on her screen. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Murders to cover-ups, nothing misses. Melissa's here to share her guesses. She's got theories big and bold, no stone unturned, no case cold. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. From murders to cover-ups, nothing misses. Melissa's here to share her guesses. She's got theories big and bold, no stone unturned, no case cold. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. 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 She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame.
Hello, everybody. Hi, and thank you so much. Let me see where to go. Irina for the super sticker before the live even started. Thank you so much, hon. Okay, what a day. Who just watched a new season of you? Oh, it dropped? I didn't realize it dropped, Harley. But I'll be honest, I never finished the last season because it just started getting repetitive. But I'll probably, if I ever have time, start. I didn't realize the Handmaid's Tale season also dropped. And so I watched the first episode of that. Is it, Andrea? It was don't tell me it was amazing though. And set my expectation. And Daryl, I just saw your email. I'm gonna get back to you. I don't set my bar for very high expectations if I'm gonna be let down. Okay. Yeah, Jen, I watched an episode last night, and I'm gonna probably be like, that's gonna be my thing right now. Yeah, Hannah. Yeah, it was so repetitive. I loved season 1. Season 2 was all right. It was good. Season 3, okay, what are we doing here? I don't even remember what season was the last season. Yeah, it is, Lisa. It is very different. But I would suggest it. Yeah, I would suggest it. It's good. Hi, Rose Guy. Hi, C. Carter. Hi, Nadashay. It's Kirsten. Is it like that, Jen? Damn. Christina, literally me or you? You're so sweet, Daryl. Thank you. Shit's just been very crazy. Very, very crazy. So if you've emailed me, I will get back to you. Just give me a chance. Yeah, you dressed up like Alfred for Halloween. Oh, that's so funny. Hi, Rhonda. Netflix you. Got it, Christina. I didn't realize the new. I'm just so upset that Black Mirror is over. You know, it's. I love Black Mirror. I could watch Black Mirror episodes all day, every day. There's just not enough. All right, I'm pulling up our missing child because we have a lot to get into. We have a lot to get into. So, this is. It gets nuts. Oh, in hand. Okay. No, I watched them all. Hulu, Lisa. Black Mirror is so good. No, I watched them all. It's been forever since, it's been forever since they had the last season. I love that boho. Hi, Lauren, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but hello. So right here, this cutie patootie is Mira Rena Lewis. She has been missing since March 1st, 2014 from Camden, Mississippi. She would be 13 years old. We have an age progressed photo to 10 years, and she was last seen wearing a turquoise sweater with a bear on the front, off-white or khaki pants, and pink tennis shoes. So here's an age progressed. I can't really tell if it's one that I feel like I can't tell from this photo if the age progressed photo hits it for me or not. No, Lorena, I know your name, silly. Hi, name changed. I was saying it here. I don't know if it's pronounced Lorene or Lauren. Probably the opposite of how I'm pronouncing it. Probably, knowing me, neither. Hi, MK. I know, Lori. You could sort of see it. The eyes, maybe they have another photo that they're basing it off of, but the eyes, as the age progressed, doesn't look the same as when she was younger. The nose does. I could see the lips, the hair, yeah, but the eyes, I don't know, like they dip down a little bit in the sides. Oh, Linda, that's so kind of you. I just sent 2 emails with links gifting Patreon membership. That's so kind. We'll make sure to get them out. Thank you so much. Hi, Kathy Swartz. It's always lovely seeing you. She is cute, Nona. She's very, very cute. So if you or anyone you know has information on her whereabouts, please contact the Madison County Sheriff's Office at 1-601-859-2345. Okay. Are you guys ready for what we've got in store? Hi, Fragile Like a Bomb. We've got a lot in store. Hi, KV. Oh, goodness. I don't know where to start. Okay. I'll start. I'll start with, okay, so remember that letter that Wade had sent, right? And we read it, and it felt like so out of order and stuff. Well, Leah reposted it today, apparently with portions that previously was not released. So we'll start there since it's already like half what we know. And bless me, it's so annoying having to read Wade's handwriting, but let's see if we could get through this. So Leah wrote today, "Dear supporters," and by the way, shout out everybody who sends me this stuff, because I'm not I am banned. I've never even tried to get in there. I'm banned. Okay. Yeah. Poopy groupies. But anybody who stumbles upon this stuff and always sends it to me, thank you so much. But Leah writes, "Dear supporters, as promised, we are sharing the information that Wade has asked us to pass on to everyone regarding his case and to invite new discussions surrounding it. The letter we are publishing now is a continuation of the previous one Wade sent to Svetlana." Okay. In other words, the meaning and context are directly connected. This particular letter was written on March 27th and sent on April 4th. Wade is eager to communicate important thoughts and insights through us, his team, as they build up inside him. Since he is currently cut off from normal communication with the outside world, we are the only ones granted the trust and the responsibility to stand shoulder to shoulder with Wade and remain loyal, no matter how much time passes or what challenges arise. Thank you for staying with Wade and with us. As always, yours faithfully, the official team of WadeWilson, or the unofficial official team of WadeWilson. Remember? Not yet, for shiggles. Not yet. Hi, Jamie G, Luna's Human, Cicely. I know. Like a pack of dogs, so loyal, right, Jahara? All right. So, hi, Kay. Hi, K and B. Okay. Hi, Beautifully Broken. Confirm that. Zap by phone number can confirm that Jada is Jesse, and they do talk, so we were right. Yes! Knew it. Well, no, shout out. I think it was CB who figured that out, and KV and stuff. Jada is Jesse, so they're still tugging. I wonder how recently, because as far as I remember, it was up until November, I believe, the last time the records came through. And he talked to Viv? Oh, no. Viv. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it was February 17th. Okay. The fact that he's able to be unapologetically, authentically himself in all of this disturbed ways that Wade is. He wrote it on March 27th with the person who reads his mail sent out on April 4th. Yes, thank you for killing birds. Okay. So, nope, wrong one. Hold on. I'll explain that in a second. Which way am I going? Going the wrong way? Oh, okay, I'm going the wrong way. So, you're going to see the repetition from the part that we did read already, but here's the envelope, which I always appreciate, or you see the little WadeWilson with the loopity loops. And it says, again, March 27th, 2025, a best friend of mine, Yaziel Medina Rodriguez, aka Flex, was murdered by his then girlfriend at the time. She was put up to it by dirty cops of the Coral Police Department, detectives, the very same ones that soon after ended up killing her. So he just jumps right into it. We go from 0 to 100 with Wade. Hi, Debly. Hi, Twisted Stitches. Enjoy your vacation, Debly. I don't know, J8, but I know a few people who do that, actually. Okay, sorry. So he continues to write. A most untimely passing, that of my best friend and ex-girlfriend, Breezy Morrell, before my trial. We spoke on the phone from the jail for the very last time ever, and the following day she was found dead, the day after Valentine's Day of 2024. Her passing was never thoroughly investigated by none other than where she by no one other than where she, I don't know if that says died, and was found, the Cape Coral Police Department. She was murdered. Breezy, meaning Breezy was. She was murdered protecting a secret and protecting me. Breezy knew and was privy to the organization and the players involved. She knew that I had been set up for double murder, and she was and remained by my side for the better part of 5 years. Thank you, MK. You're the bomb. Thank you so much. Congratulations to our new members. Oh, hold on.
Samantha,
MK.
for the memberships. Welcome to those who can now talk shit. Thank you, Samantha,
MK.
for the memberships. Welcome.
It's not that
to
smooth.
those who can now talk shit.
But you get it. Well, what I want to know is, did he rewrite it? Because this looks like pretty much the same, but there are little pieces that were added. So I want to know if this was the literal same one. I'd have to do a side-by-side comparison. Hi, Crochet Lover. Congrats. So she knew I had been set up for double murder and framed, and she was and remained by my side for the better part of 5 years. I wanted her to leave the country and to never again look back. However, death and murder found her first. With which death and murder feels like an oxymoron, you know, like they're one and the same, but you have some nerve talking about murder, right? Oh, what's one of them? Hold on, let me see you. Are they here? Yeah. Liar. You see a WadeWives? Yeah, he knows. Well, he's specifically sending this with intentions of everyone reading it. I can't find the WadeWife. Where art thou, WadeWife? Where'd she go? Well, I can't see her. Alexandra. That's not Alexandra. No. I don't see an Alexandra. Maybe she has me blocked. Alexandre. Nope. I don't see him. Probably for the best. Okay. So, Breezy wouldn't part from me in distance, physically or emotionally. Yes, she had a very checkered past and history, but don't we all? But towards the end, she was at her best. She had abandoned all people, places, and things of her past. What remained was in her heart, and it was her children and I. She was a beloved mother and a sister and one of the greatest people in the entire world. The Cape Coral Police Department and the organization will stop at nothing to uphold their dirty secrets and tricks. The only way to do so? Buy and pay off guards and silence them and remove and terminate individuals permanently. Another woman, Lauren D., her car was located, left abandoned, and herself gone without a trace. She was abducted some months after my arrest. More even, she was directly involved with the organization and with Mila's spa. I was investigated by Cape Coral Police Department in November of 2023 for the hours. Yet, their intent was not to question me in hopes to recover her. They wanted to ask and learn how much of her disappearance and current whereabouts that I myself might know. The detective stated, quote, What country is she in? After 2 hours, they left. Bear this in mind. The Cape Coral Police Department earlier on had claimed to have had discovered the corpse of Lauren D. and that it was undoubtedly her. Her family, however, was not convinced. The Cape Coral Police Department needed the case to be closed, the questions to cease, and for the spotlight to no longer be cast upon themselves. Her family requested further testing of the alleged body found. Come to find out, it was not even Lauren. The CCPD had had lied again. Another missing woman, M. Johnson, she was last seen boarding a Greyhound bus in the area headed for Tampa. The bus eventually arrived. All passengers arrived. All exited the bus. All except for M. Johnson. In Tampa, the many various ports were often and always, which again, oxymoron, they were often and always utilized by the organization to load and transport humans in their human schmacking ring from Tampa. They would import and export. Johnson believed she was going to Tampa for prostitutional work. However, she was abducted. Cameras were altered in their frame of time. Frame of time to something, and on to a lesser did she ultimately go. Oh, and on to a vessel did she ultimately go. We all seek justice. The very night previous to my being arrested, I went to the home on Oak Creek that Mila and I were at the time residing. And around 3 a.m, behind the home is a pathway that leads to a docked sailboat. I parked the car and I got out in the front yard. Immediately, an SUV car turned its headlights on and roared its engine to drive forward towards Mila and I. As it neared, I quickly got into the driver's seat of my vehicle, told Mila to get inside too, and drove away, leaving the SUV behind me. That's different. That's not exactly what you said last time. The night before my arrest, the organization attempted to take my very life from me. The following night, I was arrested. Wade Stephen whistled official. So, all right, now I'm back. I'm back over here. That is not the same thing that we read the last time. That was altered in little bits and ways. The last time you said you were throwing up while that car engine, like the lights went on and the car roared its engine. Do you remember? You were all right. Now it was you hopped out and you told Mila, get back in. Get the hell out of here. No, he was not. Hi, IBL. How can he just change it like that? Hi, Terry M. What is there some I can't see? I don't see who you guys see. They must have me blocked, maybe. Hi, Miss Millie. Hi, Nina. Hi, Val. Okay. So, yes, definitely please hit that thumbs up while you have the chance. Not that you won't have the chance, but you know what I mean. What else am I going to say? Next thing I want to show you guys is apparently the WadeWives wrote to the Pope. Okay. Hi, poor Linda. Gidget. Thank you, Harper's Nana. He is full of, he cannot drive a stick. I know, that's problem number 1. And thank you so much. That's problem number 1 of many. Yeah, the Pope. So let's see. Okay. This is WadeWives wrote to Pope Francis. Yeah. Good morning, His Holiness Pope Francis. With this email, I wanted to expose to you a situation that is making rounds around the world. The main topic is the death penalty in America. I and other girls are making a petition to help one of these boys who was unjustly convicted. Men. Not boys. He is not a boy. Men. He's a man, right? But he also was not unjustly convicted. Are you serious? The boy in question is Wade Stephen Wilson, convicted of 2 counts of murder. I say unfairly because this case has become famous for the inconsistencies of all the trials conducted. Of all the trial? Did you just say of all the trial? He had 1 for the murders of Diane and Christine. 1. What do you... And this case has not become famous at all from inconsistencies from Wade Wilson's trials. Are you... I mean, I can't. Not at all. Not at all. Have we heard anything about inconsistencies? I don't know, Colonel Cooper. I don't know. How'd you do that fancy writing, MK? How'd you do that? That's so... I've never seen that before. All right, well, they continue. You know, he was unfairly convicted because this case has become famous for the inconsistencies in all the trials conducted. There is evidence that exonerates him from this double homicide that has not been taken into consideration by those who should instead help those in difficulty without using innocent children to clear their conscience. I don't know what that means. That does not make sense. Okay. So we took this case as a hope to change things. We are aware that those who have made mistakes in life must pay in some way, but who are we to decide if they should die or not? Only God can make this choice. We are asking for help from as many people as possible to help the cause, and maybe in addition to saving this life, be able to save many others. Give the possibility of redemption to those who have committed more or less serious crimes. What? On the oh gosh, let me see. On the internet, there are only articles where they talk about him as a monster, but we, who are part of social media, who have dug and searched for everything that could be useful, we have found and delivered everything that could be useful to his lawyer and to those who are doing their best to help him. We have created a real global community. In addition, we have written to various associations that deal with this very thing, with the death penalty, also hoping for their support. With this premise, I wanted to ask if it was possible to receive help from you, the fucking Pope. Later, I will also leave the link for the petition. Maybe someone can be interested. I am sure that all together we can make a difference for these guys, but we need the help of those who have an important value in this world. Here's the petition. Certain of your help, I thank you in advance. I send you my warmest greetings. We need to know, and it says, we wrote and he is walking to remove the death penalty. Yes, walking, not working. He is walking to remove the death penalty. Thank you for listening to us, Pope. I'm pretty, like, I need to know. Did you kill the Pope? Like, yo, when did you guys write to him? I don't trust you guys. May he rest in peace. But that is, when did you guys reach out? Whew. He passed. He literally just passed. I don't know, Lisa. I don't know. I just sent it. But now you know it's gonna be the next conspiracy. We reached out. We tried to get the Pope's help, and then look, the organization. If this had to be one of the last things the Pope read, come on. The organization got the poor Pope. Thank you, Tiffany, for 14 months. Alyssa J.D. is the best chaos coordinator. Thank you. Let's hope the Pope didn't get on Patreon. Did the organization knock off the Pope? Because that's probably what they're going to say. Prayers for the Pope. May he rest in peace. But if this is one of the last things he had to have read, well, first of all, how do you even reach out to the Pope? Can you tag him? How do you, I wouldn't know what the first way would be to reach out to the Pope, but you know they're getting desperate. Let me tell you guys something, okay? If you really had all this evidence, all of this stuff, that exonerated Wade, you wouldn't need Pope Francis. The Pope, Vatican City, Rome, Italy, yes. He was using the unauthorized and called her. Yeah, they don't discriminate. This is, listen, we just gotta hope we didn't end up in a port. A Pope in a port, vessels, no, okay? Seriously. The Ark Diaries. Oh no, I don't want to offend people. Oh my God, he was going to help Wade. That's exactly what it was, JT. Listen, this is getting dangerous. I really don't know what to say. I don't know. Was the Pope using a VPN or was he on a public TikTok login? How did they even reach out to the Pope? I need to know that. Jesus. Oh my God. Okay. So, and I don't know who made that. I don't know if someone made, I don't know. It's horrible, funny, but horrible. Like, I am so sorry to laugh, but it's a little funny. It could be offensive, but funny. Okay. Oh, dear Lord. All right. What else we got? Because we got more. So they can reach out to the fucking Pope, but can't figure out Ari was a catfish. That is correct. Samantha. I feel horrible laughing at it. That's why I took it down quickly. Okay. What else do we have? Okay. I was sent these. A little dark humor, Lorena. Just a little dark humor. It's only funny because of how true it is. You know what I mean? Hey, Remy. All right. So what's this? Too soon? Google says you can mail the code. For real? Oh God. Yeah, I can't even get in touch with the fucking Verizon, and you can get in touch with the Pope. Fuck out of here. Okay. So this was from the group. I don't even know what it is. Let me see. I contributed a substantial amount to the Fundly scheme last year, which is set up to help Wade. At that time, Offerman had not been secured as Wade's new attorney, so obviously I could not pay Offerman law firm directly. My question is, does anyone know if the money from the Fundly scheme actually went to Offerman, Leah Core, Amy Del Rey, Lana Gal? So this is in the group. This is, if you got the joke, but well, someone is always going to be, you know, just got to laugh sometimes. So this is the supporters. Okay. And hey, before we could go directly to Offerman, what about that scheme that was in? I know, I thought the same thing. I didn't know Lana Del Rey was in the damn group, but listen, nothing surprised me anymore with the WadeWives. So this is their own supporters in the group. Okay. And Jolanda says, good thing you asked this question. I never did that. I only did it through Offerman, so I had real confidence, aka not Jesse. So Leah says, Denise, happy Friday. I don't know, that's the full name. We have been trying to obtain all the documents confirming that the entire amount from the fund was used to pay for Offerman's legal services. Some documents have been published with translations, but whether they are authentic is another question. Oh, we do not have access to those legal details as we were not the ones handling them. AKA, gone, take the money and run. Woo! They are kind of sliding Jesse under the bus here, and we've been trying to figure out if all of that money went to Offerman, but like I can't tell you if they're legit or not. Okay, that must be reassuring, right? Sorry, Denise, not only are you dumb, but you are now dumb and scammed, but happy Friday. What kind of name is it anyway? Right? Money went to their homestead so Jesse could make sourdough. I forgot about the sourdough. Right, Rico incoming. Congrats, K-Hogs. Oh, man. We have been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Okay, hold on. There's more. But wait, there's more. So Denise, not a happy Friday, now says, thanks for your reply, Leah. It's sickening not knowing if the Fundly money has actually gone to help Wade. I believe there was approximately a symbol I don't know and then $100,000 raised in total because I donated such a high amount. Jessie and Marie contacted me to express thanks and gratitude. She was so passionate about the cause, so I never doubted her motives or authenticity. To my knowledge, she has now disappeared and is off the scene. To your knowledge, as in what you hear in all of your pro-Wade following groups? Because you never spoke to Wade yourself, did you, Denise? Not happy Friday. No, right? I don't know that simple Gidget. I've seen it on my keyboard. I think. Actually, have I seen it? No. I see that when like I hold one of the letters or something down. But other than that, I don't know what that means. What's a large amount? Denise, not happy Friday. And this is what upsets me is it's not even, oh, I just want to make sure my money went where it's supposed to go. You're just mad at Jesse, right? So you guys love when there's another falling out with the girls and you just throw Jesse right under the bus and you're fine with Wade though, right? Yeah, people have questions. It's a sad weekend for Denise. So Leah says, Denise, happy Friday. even more was raised at the time, which I knew. The people who were managing his funds and social media back then are no longer with him. They've left. And with them, unfortunately, went information that could have been important now. But in any case, thank you for supporting Wade even back then. I truly hope the full amount went towards his cause and that your contribution made a difference. Jacking off. Do you know that to be true, Daryl? Daryl says Denise donated $19,500. I sure as hell hope she did, and then it went to the homestead. I really do. I really do. Where do these people have this type of money just to toss around? Thank you some. Oh, and look, it goes directly to you. Hold on.
Thank you, Samantha, for the memberships. Welcome to those who can now talk shit.
Thank you, Samantha, and welcome all of our new members who could talk shit now. Thank you so much. You are the best. There was a phone call. You went to Snacks. She did it again, Grace. Get it, Nanya? I don't. First of all, that's, I guess, my first question is how you even have this large sums of money to toss around like that. I really don't know. I don't know. But why to such a cost? Like, you don't have a grandchild, you don't have nothing. You don't have debt. Like, who are you? Where, like, maybe it's from the other countries. I don't know. Denise, happy Friday. I feel like that's an American name, not to, because it's stupid as hell. So I feel like it's from us. It's from America. Congrats, Michelle. Jesse Mobile Home or whatever. Hey, no hate to her. I don't give a crap like mobile home or not. I just care about the scamming, Steady amount. Get you an alarming amount. Yeah, stupid rich times fall. Jesse is the new Nigerian scammer. I hope Denise has the Friday she does. Oh, you guys are killing me. That's true. That is true. Hey, ATS. Yeah, poor, bless Young's heart. No, I really think they're having transactional relationships, right? It's not Friday, Kimmy Jack. Don't let them get in your head, okay? Unless she changes her fucking username daily, which would be exhausting. I think it's just, I don't know. We're just going to roll with it. Like I said, stupid, probably from America. These are transactional relationships. This is, let me give money in hopes that I'm going to get something out of it. Like in Sarah's situation, sex, a relationship. You know what? Me too, Samantha. It's been a week. It's been a month. It's been a month. I'll say that. So I feel that energy. Right, Daryl, from the damn USA. Only a USA Denise would have that stupid name. I'll do it for 1,000. I'll belittle you if you need me to, the way Wade does. No problem. Okay. So wait, there's more. We have a Q&A. Okay. It's just off of his looks. You do not see them doing this the same way that Luigi has gotten like $500,000. It's all because of his looks. Yeah, I'll talk shit like to you a boss for way less dumb prices. No problem. $4, hit me up. Of Happy Friday, is it? So I'm sure that there is a stupid inside joke that correlates to you, but it's not funny because none of us are in on that inside joke, okay? None of us. Hi, Sinatra. Nope. Sinistra. Sorry. All right. What do we got now? We got more. Well, first, completely unrelated, because I forgot to show this the other day. This is your worst nightmare. If anyone could guess what it is, you could get a Patreon membership. What is it? And you need to know exactly what it is. Patreon membership. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? You gotta tell me specifically. Halfway there. It is Gidget. It's Letitia Lori. It's Letitia Stout and Lori Vallow. It is terrifying. It's a mix of both Letitia and Lori Vallow. It is terrifying. That's Letitia's mugshot with Lori Vallow's face merged to it. Okay, Gidget. You could pick someone. You guys could write Gidget in the chat if you don't have a Patreon. And Gidget, you could choose someone to gift it to. And let me know whoever your choice is. That's terrifying. Terrifying. I love it, though. Okay. So we have this little Q&A thing posted. And Miha posted it. I was sent it. I'm not really sure who Miha is. Probably one of the new ones. She looks like she would kick my peach with a cig in her mouth and a beer in her hand, all while doing the Cotton Eye Joe. For sure. You even got a fidget, Gidget. I probably just caused Gidget so much anxiety. Because everyone's commenting it. I'm thinking about it, Anton. It just hasn't hit me yet. Yes, Portland. I think I'm doing Idaho tomorrow. I'm really, really excited to. I did hear that, but I'm not peeking any ahead. When Ari goes water skiing, her feet touch the bottom of the ocean. Think about it. I'm trying to, Anton. It parts this. Oh, I get it now. But it sucks when you have to explain it to me, right? Sorry, Gidget. Gidget says, yeah, you did give me anxiety. Can one of your mods pick it for me, please? One of the mods pick it for poor Gidget. Yeah, Samantha. No hard feelings the first Gidget you see. Just go for it. That's funny. Okay. Has anyone been paying attention to Lisa Richards, though? Because in the very little bit of time between my very chaotic days recently, I've been keeping up with Lisa Richards, and I've been away from the Lisa Richards rabbit hole for months, and she is doing the most. Hi, Jen Brick. She is doing the most, okay? And thank you, Holly, for a month. Good to see everyone. Sorry, been MIA. Oh, I hope that everything went well, Holly. Prayers for a very, very speedy recovery, and we've missed you. Chrissy says, pick me. Just pick me. I'll help you out, Gidget. Hey, Shelly. The biggest TikTok scammer, Debly. She's not TikTok scammer. Worst TikTok scammer. Like, really bad. I know, Nancy. The most is an understatement, yeah. Lisa Richards. But if you can't handle like something as far as active addiction, you probably wouldn't want to watch it. But I'm telling you, it no sympathy, because it's so beyond that. It is just the worst, nasty scammer. You'll just type in Lisa Richards, okay? That's all you need to know, and you'll see it. It's bad. Yeah, I did a Patreon on her, and she's that was nothing compared to what's been going on. Yeah, Boho, you could just type in Lisa Richards and it'll pop up. It'll pop right up. I've heard about Ashley, but sorry, I already know it's not going to come anything close to Lisa Richards. I already know because it's Lisa Richards. Yeah, Tess, yeah. Okay. No, I'm not on TikTok either. Let me be clear. But everyone re-uploads it on YouTube, so all I have to do is type it right in. Good idea, Penelope. Good idea. Yes, I do, Tiffany. Okay. Terry Ann is the winner. Congratulations, Terry Ann. I'm going to write your name down. Terry Ann. Yay! Okay. So here we go. Question number 1. Which I don't know where the question is. This is a horrible Q&A. I'm not sure, but I hope, Turtle Dove, you're feeling better if you are here. Yes, Chrissy, I love Kai. Okay. So they don't have the question, which, what a shitty Q&A when you do not have the questions posted with it. And I think so, Natasha. I'm going to have to check the list, but I'm pretty sure. Yes. So I got to watch. All right. Question number 1. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry, Gidget. I did not mean to throw so much anxiety on you. You did wonderfully. Yay, we're happy, Terry Ann. Congrats. Thanks, Shelly. So, question 1, even though we don't have a question. Wade has probably been warned by both guards and inmates because of the constant lies, drama, and drug use. Wade tends to do these things, then bring others into it when he doesn't get what he wants, or if a guard tells him no. Wade got on with the inmates when he first went to the UCI. They attempted to take him under their wings and welcome him. But within weeks, he made enemies of them all by making false claims, which then resulted in the wing becoming stricter and them all having restrictions on their mails and calls being scrutinized because he's telling the guards they are planning to have him and Jesse killed or kidnapped. Because of the accusations, guards have been moved from death row to other wings. But if he doesn't have the drugs, he's friendly and charming, from what other inmates have said. Okay. So, yeah. Again, I can't verify, like I was just sent this, so I don't know who is relaying this information, so don't bother asking me because I do not know. But just take it for what it is, you know. I know, Lisa. I'm sorry. Lisa says, I wonder what the question was. I know. It means shit when you don't have the damn question. It reminds me of that Jesse interview we watched where every question was removed when she was Marie, and then it was Courtney answering back, and it's like, if you don't know the question, the answer doesn't mean anything. Okay. So, yeah, listen, I'm pretty sure we know what the question is, even when we don't know what the question is, you know what I mean? The questions were made by JSP. Oh, okay. So, question number 2 that we don't know. Oh, was this from Jumpsuit? Okay. So the answer to whatever question number 2 was, yes, Wade's mental health is massively deteriorating, especially because of the drugs he is taking on top of his mental health medication. You can determine what mental state he is in and when he is under the influence just by the way he writes letters. No way. Some letters could be neat and understandable, and by the end, it's erratic and barely readable. Is this from Tiff? What's the names? Oh crap! What were the names? The 2 team members that left that reached out to Jumpsuit. Tiffany and Molly, thank you. Yes, Tiffany and Molly. Thank you. You guys are the best. I think so, but I'm just making an educated guess because there's literally no fucking context. There's no context, but I could see a sliver of, I think, is this Jumpsuit's background? And is that his neck? So, going by that little sliver, I think it would make sense that if he submitted the questions, that it would most likely be the former team members he was once in contact with. JSP, okay, so it's a great educated guess. There we go. So these are questions JSP sent to Tiff and Molly. That makes sense. Okay, thank you. So I'm sure you guys could go over to Jumpsuits to get the full context then. But then there's 2 more. Question number 3, which we don't know what it is, but it says we cannot say if Wade is being mistreated within the prison because we don't know what is true and what is not. But I can confirm that the alleged fight, which apparently happened between Wade and another inmate back in October, never happened. Thank you, CV. The beating allegedly took place in the days before Jessie visited Wade, and she didn't witness any marks or any bruising. Wade, being the victim he is, would have told either myself, Molly, Jessie, or Offerman if this had happened because he loves a woe is me moment. I'm sorry, Miss Miffany. Yes, I merged your names. Yeah, because they're off Team Wade now, Kirsten. So just because you guys are off, I don't like hearing people who were so dedicated and invested and aided in scamming and minimizing what he did to the victims and disrespecting the victims and their families. I don't give a shit if you left now. I really don't care. And I think that it's a joke to be like, oh, well, he loves a woe is me. You should have known that immediately. Yeah, it feels disingenuous. It is disingenuous. I don't care. Like, what are you guys still doing? That's what my question is. What are you still doing now? Why are you still part of it? I would be mortified and ashamed not still making my presence known surrounding Wade. Same thing with all these former Wade wives, yet their only relevance is Wade. I figured that was that one, Lorena. That one was pretty self-explanatory. Thank you, though, Lorena. Yeah. Okay, and then question number 4, the last question as far as I know. So I'm going to assume the question was, does Wade believe he could actually get off? And it says, Wade thinks he will win. There's four of you right now. Just saying. Wade thinks he will win. We had a number of conversations talking about his case and questioning his own story, and every time it would be something different, or if and Desiree came up with a new narrative, he would add that into it, especially the Lauren DeMullo case. He wants his name in that so bad, it's not normal. Pause. We did see him reference Lauren D. in the letter I just read. He will say and do whatever it takes for him not to be in prison. No way. Wade only cares about money, himself, food, and drugs. If Wade gets sent to Gen Pop instead of death row, he would 100% unalive himself because he doesn't want to be around people. It's not possible, guys. He doesn't believe he belongs with these dangerous people. He's scared of those around him. Mentally, he is damaged. He doesn't understand relationships, friendships, nothing. Women are sexual objects, and men are the enemy if they ain't sucking him off. Yeah, this is new and shocking email. Okay, hold on. There's question number 5. Jay sent email. Can you make sure to pass this out to those two? I will check my email Gidget. If it's how to clear anxiety in 3 steps, I'm so sorry. He is scared of men. He only sorry, I clearly can't multitask at the moment, but he only focuses on vulnerable women that have no way of protecting themselves. Okay, and 1 second. Okay, so question number 5. Whoa. Sorry, you guys are going to have to take a Dramamine. Yes, there are still people fighting his corner. So I'm going to guess the question is, are people still fighting for him? Have you tried melatonin, Lisa? And I know it seems silly, but have you tried melatonin? There are still people fighting his corner. The main ones are from the apparent official Facebook. Hey, me! Sorry, I wasn't expecting to see me. Melissa Sorry. I just thought I was nervous for a second because I was like, what's my name doing there? Ow! So you watch. Okay. Yes, there are still people fighting his corner. The main ones are from the apparent official Facebook. Melissa Jade covers their posts in her videos. The current owners, it's me, Melissa. I did not fall, but I did kick my keyboard. Okay. It took me by surprise. All right. I didn't expect that. Nobody gave me a heads up. The current owners and moderators of that page are Svetlana, Leah, and some new fan called Amy. Svetlana is Russian and communicates via translator. No way. We totally didn't expect that at all. Because she does not speak English. No way. She does not care about anything that's been shown or spoken about. Sounds familiar. We have tried to prove his guilt. Okay, hold on. Let me jump back here. And this is why they're never going to reach out to me. What do you mean you've tried? This was you, Miffany, okay? His guilt has been proved beyond a reasonable doubt from a jury of his peers. What do you mean you have tried to prove? It's been proven. He's been convicted. He's been found guilty, and he's been sentenced to death. Why does it take chicks on the internet to have to prove to other chicks on the internet he is guilty? But this was you. I remember, Miffany, when you guys were still with Wade, and we were the ones saying, hey, what the Elmer Fudd are you doing? He's guilty. And you guys didn't care. So stop talking like you're the outsiders now, trying to get people to see clearly. No, junk. There's an entire very long appeals process. Right. So she does not care about anything that's been shown or spoken about. We have tried to prove his guilt. It's been proved, ma'am. And help her see the truth like we did. But she doesn't care that he murdered 2 women. Neither did you. Neither did you. None of the people above have ever made contact with Wade. Wade never replied to their emails. Instead, he would just send them to us and tell us to add them to the Fun Fact Friday. Oh, do you guys remember Fun Fact Friday? Leah is American, so she understands it all a lot easier than the others, but chooses to support and call us trotters for finally seeing the truth. Okay. Molly had a conversation with Svetlana to make it clear that he was guilty and a piece of shit. But she didn't care. Oh, really? Because, the court of law finding him guilty and a piece of shit. If that didn't convince Svetlana, what would make you think you would convince Svetlana? Even though she is younger than Wade, she thinks of him as a son. Yeah, a son whose face she wants to sit on, right? I don't believe that for a second. She's younger than him, yet she just looks at him like a son. Are you kidding me? They all believe that you and the other creators are the devil. I believe that. And Wade is a saint. I believe that. Amy, we are unsure who she is. Jeanette, even though she snitched on Wade, she is still very much in his corner. I will be surprised if she isn't in any more DRs because the infatuation is something else at this point. I believe that. An old report group member, Sabrina, has a whole German Facebook group and TikTok following, supporting Wade. She has her minions at play like Lisa, who used to be Dawn's right-hand woman at one point before they fell out over Wade and exposed each other. Think that answers your questions. Any more? Just let me know. Oh, God. Thanks, everyone, for the suggestions. Yes, Lisa, it is. Okay, hold on. So I know we have other Patreons to gift out from like Linda, and I still have DB Bentley's, but Gidget is gifting out 3 memberships to Deb Lee, Christy, and Penelope, 2232. So Deb Lee, Christy, and Penelope, congratulations. You guys email me and I will forward you the link. But Gidget, you have to forward me the link that it sends you. If you forward me that link, I could forward it to them. And congratulations, guys. I think I made Gidget have so much anxiety. She had to purchase her own. That's very sweet, Gidget. So Fun Fact Friday is what you did, Natasha. Fun Fact Friday is what they used to post every Friday about Wade. And hey, this is his favorite movie, Marley and Me. This is his favorite snack. This is his favorite Christmas cookie. Stupid shit. That was a date is the devil. Dude, you would be shocked with how many comments I get. I just got a comment today, 2 comments on that News Nation video that dropped with the photos. These are all the photos. Well, it doesn't matter. We all know he's hot. Let's see photos of you. Like, why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me? Like, I've never experienced anything in my life like that. Why are you mad at me that the photos are the photos? Like, I'm not even putting context with them. Like, there they are. We're all finding them together in real time. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know why his finger's up his nose, but why are you mad at me over it? Like, I don't have control over that. Hi, Gina. His favorite nostril to pick is his left. I've never seen Marley and Me, nor do I want to. I can't watch the Sad Dog movie. I can't do it. I can't do it. Cannot do it. Yes, that is correct, Jen. And that is when this FOIA was originally submitted by Tez. We were trying to figure out, hey, what specifically on the tablet? Because if you guys remember, the first ones came through and it was how much money he was getting and spent on the tablet. Yes, Debly. The tablet and like commissary. And so we were trying to figure out what movies and specifically was he getting on the tablet. And instead the photos came, which we weren't complaining about, but like we were originally trying to see, does he really watch Marley and Me? I know. Oh, I've gotten numerous emails from what's her name? Raquel. And she is advocating for Jesse. Just saying. She advocates in these emails for Jesse. Yeah. I wasn't expecting it either. God, I've gotten like probably 7 since I last spoke to you guys. What did she say about Jesse? Okay. Here, let me scroll down and kind of go a little bit in order. Okay. On the 18th, she said, I have to send this letter to Wade. It's a new letter about the other letter I sent. Nothing is wrong with this letter. Please give it to him. People watch horror movies. It's not wrong. I sent a letter before and I have to explain it. I said the bathroom light and the light right in front of it was dark, hot pink for over 5 minutes. I remember that letter. Do you guys remember that letter? But when I asked my landlord, he said the yellow color that lights are, and he never saw the color I saw. I remember that one. God would say it's impossible for her brain to produce a hallucination, and what she saw was real. The reason my landlord didn't see the same thing as me is because a demon didn't want to see it. I'm just going to call it a demon. I know what's real and what's not real. A light doesn't matter. It's just a light. If I told people I can teleport and people did not witness me teleport, that means I can't actually teleport. It's not real. If people witnessed me teleport, that means I can actually teleport. It's real. I know what's real and what's not real. It's in your head. The light was still real, but a light doesn't matter. I know what matters and what doesn't matter. If I had schizophrenia, I would figure out that I have schizophrenia. If I see something my landlord doesn't see, it doesn't mean it's a hallucination. If your brain can't produce a hallucination and you see something, it's a demon showing off to you. It's a demon showing you what it's capable of doing. God would tell you it's impossible for her brain to produce a hallucination. Her brain can't do that. I hope that helps people understand. If your brain can't hallucinate, it can't hallucinate. End of story. So I hope that brings you guys clarity. Okay? And thank you, Harper's Nana. So you were to try to see what was on his tablet and said he got the little nose picking. What a deal. Yes, that's exactly right. And thank you. Surprisingly, I understand what she's trying to say. I do understand. It's weird. I don't know what it is, but I understand what she's trying to say. If that makes sense. Then she wrote, when people smoke. Oh, look, she tagged multiple of us creators. Okay. When people smoke cigarettes, that's more than 1 billion times worse than messaging WadeWilson. It hurts you, it hurts your lungs, it makes your lungs dirty, etc. I don't. You can never become too dirty to accept God. People that think you could become too dirty to accept God have schizophrenia. Love and forgiveness, God. You could not even become 1% dirty after messaging Wade, let alone 0.0001%. Me and Jesse messaged him because it's impossible. It's so impossible to become too dirty to accept God after he messaged him that it's infinite, like 0.000000000001%, never ending zeros. People are welcome to be evil when it's not hurting anyone or anything. You are not hurting anyone by messaging WadeWilson. You are welcome to be evil if you want to. If anyone is hurt by people messaging him, they are sick and need help. Lawrence, I'm going to skip that part. I have no problem with WadeWilson. Victims are in heaven, are in perfect health. Nothing on earth has health and never gets to be happy ever. Imagine. Then she wrote, God is evil. Oh, I'm not reading from the screen. No, I'm reading from my emails. God is evil, but he has love too. If anyone doesn't think God is evil, they are completely delusional and can't be treated. And after you suffered physically too much, you are allowed to be evil when it doesn't hurt anyone or anything. After that, I can be evil if I want to, because I suffered. If anyone is against me doing whatever I want, or against me being evil after that, that means they are obsessed with people, so they are a stalker. When I do whatever I want and whatever I feel like, it has nothing to do with anyone and people except me. God is real and hates people that bother people. God is evil, and you could be evil if you want to. If anyone has a problem with me being evil, they will be judged by God. Judgment will be horrible. The only evil thing I would do is message him. Some people have broke a bone before in accidents, from skiing, falling, cars, or anything. Just because someone broke a bone doesn't mean you need to have a broken bone too. That doesn't mean the universe wants you to have a broken bone because that happened to someone. That doesn't mean now a demon or a person gets to break your bone. God and life is not like that. Just saying, because you must need proof that it's completely impossible to become dirty and not loved after you message WadeWilson. And it was just schizophrenia to think talking to him makes you dirty and not loved by the creator, aka God. God would never make someone go through a bone breaking in their body just because people had their bones get broken. After you talk to WadeWilson, God doesn't want harm to come to you and doesn't see you as a bad person. Saying someone is a bad person means you believe they become dirty after talking to him, but it's impossible to become dirty. Yes, I was fighting off the entity again when I sent him emails last night, or whenever I sent them. If I sent emails, that's always why. I'm done now. I just hate fake people, and people are fake. Svetlana and all those people are worse than Jesse. People should have left Jesse alone. Jesse was normal. These other people aren't normal. I don't care at all. It's just they're creepy. So creepy. Nothing about Jesse was creepy. I need to get rid of Svetlana and them in future. Not because I'm jealous. This has nothing to do with jealousy at all. They're creepy. I have no jealousy in my body. It doesn't exist at all. I'm fucking creeped right the F out. And then I'll just read this last one. And this one was only 2 hours ago. I was fighting the entity again last night because it was hurting me physically. If I ever sent emails to both of you, that's why. Because that's me trying to reverse what it's doing to me, trying to reverse the damage. I'm done now. I'm not sending any more emails. I wasn't attacking both of you. I had to say that shit to reverse what it's doing. If I was going to attack someone, I wouldn't attack them. I would murk via superpowers. I'm sorry. I fucking hate when the entity stalks me. So, oh, interesting. Yes. So, okay. Again, I know it's out there, but I feel like I somehow understand what she's trying to say. I do. And I know it's very all over the place, and I'm not justifying it at all. I'm just saying I feel like I understand what she's trying to say. I just don't agree with it. You know what I mean? But hold on, I was sent this just now, so I want to show up before we even start these emails. I don't feel for her, Natasha. I feel like, though, I understand what she's trying to say. I just don't agree with it. I don't know. I don't like when I say I know what she's trying to say, that doesn't mean like I literally know what she's trying to say. I think it's obvious. She's saying just because I reach out and I speak to him doesn't mean I'm capable or I'm okay with the things he's done necessarily. You know what I mean? Like, at least from the ones that I've read. That's what I take from that. Like, that's what her bone breaking reference is about. Like, oh, just because, you know, someone else broke a bone doesn't mean you need to break a bone type of deal, you know? But I think if she is under the belief with the entity thing, that's probably why she doesn't talk directly to Wade. She believes there's an entity that is taken over him. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I feel like I understand what she's trying to say. I just don't agree with it. Hello, Heather. Okay, I'll check Samantha. I hope her, well, I don't know if I hope her calls come out actually. Like, obviously, I'd be really intrigued to hear them, but I think phone calls from prison would probably have to make a judgment based on what's in them. And I trust their judgment. So this is in the Wade Stephen Wilson group from a James Dean. For anyone wondering where I stand, well, I wasn't wondering until just now where James Dean stood. Now I'm intrigued. James says, I've taken my time before speaking up because sometimes silence feels safer. But there comes a point when not saying anything leaves too much room for misunderstanding. I'm intrigued. I didn't get involved in all of this to pick sides in a fight. I joined because it was about Wade, about standing up for someone in a difficult place, about hope, solidarity, and the belief that we could make a difference if we worked together. But somewhere along the way, that focus was lost. The energy shifted from support to suspicion, from cooperation to control. And honestly, it became exhausting, draining, distracting from what really matters. So I'm drawing a clear line now. I am officially distancing myself from the WadeWilson. Wait, what would Wade Stephen Wilson? Wait, what would Wade Stephen Wilson team? I guess. I don't know. But let me just be clear. I'm not stepping away from Wade, not for a second. My full support stands with the official team, with Svetlana, Leah, and everyone who continues to work steadily and sincerely on his behalf. The ones who don't need to shout to be heard, who don't make it about themselves, who simply keep going. I will keep supporting Wade. I'll keep sharing, caring, and doing what I can, but from a place of peace, focus, and integrity. No more stress, no more tension, no more drama. To everyone still standing strong for Wade, I see you. I respect you. Let's remember what this was truly about from the beginning and stay true to that. But then it says, James Dean updated the group cover photo in the Johnny Depp Fans Forever on May 14th, 2015. So he, I guess, has like a, what wouldn't Wade Steven Wilson do? Okay. Oh, okay. So it shows that he was also in a Johnny Depp Fans Forever, which I don't want. Listen, I'm a fan of Johnny Forever too. But does anyone know who is this? Why is he important? Does anyone know why he's important? Like, who is he? He's like, listen, for everyone wondering where I stand, who was wondering where James Dean Tipner stood? Maybe I missed something. Yeah, Chrissy, they've always been the official Facebook team ones, but now it seems like they're taking the lead since the other ones dropped out. Yeah, right, Samantha? I don't know who it is. So he's kind of like, I know everybody's wondering where I stand on this. Not me. Who are you? I don't know who that is. But okay, in case you are the one who was wondering, where's James Dean in all this? Now you know. You're welcome. Holy moly, we're an hour and a half in and we didn't even read emails yet. Okay. So let's start to read some of these emails. I know we last left off with Raquel. And Raquel talked about that injured frog. I'm not reading that again, okay? Just not doing it, okay? Did Natasha leave us? She was like, F this, I'm out. I've been so worried. I've been so worried about where did James Dean stand? Yeah, she's a talker. Okay. So Wade says to Stephanie, and we are officially on July 5th, 2024. Not sure what it is called. Look, but there is an airport right here where I'm at in Fort Myers, Florida. So drop in here, love. Good night, Natasha. I can't find her original good night message, so I just see everyone else saying good night. Good night. Not a shay. I don't know what WE is. Okay. Then Wade to Vivian says, hey, the love of my life. I'm waking up now and they let me know that I have a visit with the lawyer in a couple of minutes. So I'm going to run there, see what's up, and come back to call you. When I get back, if I have any issue, I will tell you right away. But let's hope not. I love you so much. You are my whole heart, my life, and my soul. I couldn't go a single day without you. It wouldn't be possible. I need you more than a single thing else. Yes, call that real estate agent today. The price of $800,000 American is some expensive on the upside, but a medium price American home would be about $400,000. But St. Augustine for something nice at that size will cost the price you said because the area is costly, but worth it. It is so very nice there, baby. I have to go. They are about to grab me for my lawyer. My friend Todd texted me and told me he made my PayPal account, so it's good, baby. The name for it is Wade Steven Wilson. It should work easy. I hope. Go ahead and try and let me know. I'll be back soon. I love you, baby. That is more love than he has ever given Jesse. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know, because even Alex, even after he found out she didn't have money, he still stuck around. What were K-Hoax? Good night, Chief. So Andrea, God, she's still crowning me. So Andrea says, "Thank you, baby, so much. I was out for a shower prior to you getting to work." A baby shower, you mean? Was it your baby shower? "I was out for a shower prior to you getting to work, or I would have called. Guess what, though? Text me when you want to call, and I will be to you in the blink of an eye. I love you so..." Oh, wait, hold on. Is this Wade to Andrea? Yep, never mind. I had the wrong voice. Thank you, baby. I was going to say, this doesn't make sense. "I was out for a shower prior to you getting to work, or I would have called. Guess what, though? Text me when you want to call, and I will be to you in the blink of an eye. I love you so much, beautiful." Exactly, Nene. So Melissa, not me. I just want to be very freaking clear right now. Not me, Melissa, okay? This is from Melissa, though. "Hello, my name is Melissa. I've been following you for a few years now. Since 2020, I believe. I know you have gone viral, and that's not why I'm messaging you. I actually think deep down you are a caring, sweet man. I know, I'm crazy for saying that. But everything I have read and looked up for these past few years, it just don't add up. I defend you on posts and I rewatch videos because something tells me you don't deserve this. But anyways, I would love to get to know you. I know you probably have tons of messages from women, but I would love to just, talk. I can send you a picture so you can see who you're talking to. Melissa." But not me, Melissa. Jesse, try again. Pretty dumb, hop to it. Wade to Jesse says, hello, I'm fucking calling." So you see the difference between Vivian and Jesse? You will have to unsubscribe, Debly. Jesse says, "Nothing's coming through when I answer. One sec." Christine, "Hello, I'm writing because I'm a 39-year-old Christian woman from Canada. My name's Christine. I write because I heard your story. I watched The Trail." Yes, The Trail. "And I'm not here to judge you whether you did it or not. I saw all the harsh words towards you, and I seen your face. And while everyone talked, my head and heart hurts for you. I'm not saying you didn't do it, and I'm not saying you did it. I'm simply here if you want to talk and have a friend. That doesn't look at you any different than the pics I saw of you when you were younger. People say your eyes are cold, but I don't see it. I see a man that was brought up with no love, a broken family, a loser father, no offense. At your trial, if anyone had no heart, it was that man. See, if you need a friend, I'm here. I won't ask you questions, nor do I want to know. I just want you to know I'm here if you need a friend, and we could talk about everything else. I pray every day they don't give you the death penalty because that's no one else's job. Take your life, that's God's doing. I can send you some pictures so you also know who you're talking to. As I know your face, it's only fair. I hope to hear from you. Christine. I didn't want to keep adding the A, Lizzie, because there's a few Canadians who said, we don't do the A. So you would think so, Samantha, but they all believe they're being unique. They're being unique. Wade to Jesse says, love my fucking ass off. Tanya, I think. Brave. Hello, Wade. It's a shame you didn't get in touch. I wish you all the best from Germany and sign that you would not receive death penalty. Maybe luck on 7/23/24. Tanya. Maybe luck. I don't wish you luck. Maybe luck. So Andrea responds, Pookie? Oh, hell no. Hell no. I'm Pookie. This is bullshit. Andrea's over here. Of course, Pookie. Yeah, not poo-poo Pookie. Ooh, a shower. I like the image of that. Okay. I actually left work because they're doing something in the office, but I'm heading back around 1. But he's home right now. You mean your husband, your baby daddy? So I can't talk on the phone. By the way, my main reason I was in a mood all day yesterday was him. We got into a huge argument in the morning. I'll tell you all about it later. How's your morning? Yeah, well, I am poor Linda. I am poo-poo Pookie. Yep, it's still July. Andrea is still married. She's still pregnant. And you're talking about your baby daddy like that. Maybe you were in the mood because of hormones. Just saying. That's so disrespectful. So Wade to Tanya. Thank you, love. Jesse. I don't know what's going on. This is so annoying. Wade to Jesse. Holy fuck. Let me know when you got a new phone. Jesse, you know Jesse's already en route. Jesse says, yeah, no answer still. I'm going to call him again before my 10 a.m. call starts. I'm just so annoying. I don't know if my phone or if it's my cell phone carrier. Maybe it's God who's like, yo, I'm trying to give you as many signs as your hardhead needs. Stop talking to him. He's so, distinctly different with Jesse. Vivian, over here buying an $800,000 house, quitting her nursing job, and about to move across the country to another country, writes, okay, please get in touch directly afterwards. I hope everything's okay. I've already spoken to him. The price is probably still one of the cheapest at the moment. He has a few more houses, but they are all around 1.5 to 4 million. $4 million. Okay, Vivian. I told him I'll be there in 2 weeks and we'll meet there and look at the house together. It was so good to know that he can speak German. Ha ha. The car is sold, babe. The man came today and paid directly. I'm registering the car on Monday and then he'll come and pick it up. I got 30,000. I'm visiting my best friend and her family to tell them I'm moving away, far, far away. but you can still call me. I'll go to another room. Sure, Vivian. Great that it worked with the PayPal. I'll test it right away. Then he should let you know if it works. I hope everything's okay, babe. Isn't it strange that you can't talk on the phone at first and then your lawyer comes? I'm worried. I love you so much. A little bit. So you want us to believe you sold your car for $30,000, okay? That's not really you. I know it's not you because LMFAO is added, and Raquel would not add a LMFAO to such a serious statement. Nancy. I hope that helps, Lisa. I do. You're going to move. You left your nursing career. You sold your car, and you're going to buy a house, okay, in America. And then your family's coming over to say their goodbyes, but don't worry, he could still call. You'll conveniently go in the other room so nobody else could hear. Sure. For sure. Andrea says, I guess we don't know because it's cut off. Nope, I got it. Okay. Andrea says, and I love you too, Mr. Wilson. Poop emoji. Ew, all that it means. It's a whole different meaning coming from anything Wade related. It's an art how well you have decoded. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Jesse. Can you try to call one more time? If it doesn't work, we won't try again until later. Oh, Jesse. Drive safe, 7 Lilies. That is so like one more time. Like, please. Stephanie says, I'm not on your visitation lists, and it's only video visits where you are. I want to fuck you in person. Ew, Daryl. I don't like that. I'm shocked, Brie, that she hasn't spoken out yet. From English. I'm sorry, what? From English. My expectations are high at this point. So English says, hey, Wade, I'm not a reporter or someone who posts stuff on social media. Just a normal private person. I'm English. I've been going back and forth on if I should write, and last night I was like, oh well, I'm doing it. I've never done this before. A little nervous, but as crazy as it sounds, wanted to check on you and see how you are and if you're doing okay. I sent some credits if you wanted to write back. I kind of just figured maybe we could be friends if you're up for that. English. It's pronounced English. Wait, their name really English? I don't know how to, junk drunk. Then Kiara says, try to call back if you can. Tanya says, didn't you receive all the messages, photos, and money I sent you? Tanya. Yeah, and she probably just wants him to have a face to who he's talking to, and didn't you receive all the messages, photos, and money I sent you? Yeah. Did you expect an answer? I should be eating crumpets with the fucking queen, but here I am writing to you instead. Exactly, C. Carter. It's like a Chat GPT must be telling them how to write WadeWilson because it's a perfect layout. So Raquel. Okay, here we go. Like a month ago or less, I was at the park late at night. Like I sent a tweet to a real alien on Twitter 2 days before. I sent her a photo of a galaxy. I said it's so hard. Nothing else. That's all I said with the photo. Then I went to a park at night, and then a huge shooting star at ground level, like it was the same height as the trees, not higher, like went through the air in a straight line, then like exploded. After so many seconds, it went by. It wasn't quick in any way, it was slow. The shooting star was literally huge, like about 20 times bigger than a person's head. Like I can't describe how its size. It was huge. Nobody else was at the park except, and the shooting star was like the same color of the galaxy I sent, except better. No one on Earth has ever seen a shooting star like this or that, or seen a shooting star at ground level. Yes, it was actually at ground level. It wasn't in the sky. Not making any of this up. You'll see in the future when I get cleaned. I can prove what I am to you or anyone. So easy. Okay. Like, and I have really just one question. What is a shooting star at ground level? Is that a fucking cannon? Like, if there is a shooting star, Raquel, at ground level, duck and dodge. That's the only thing. Like, I don't. A shooting star, but at ground level, is most likely a cannon coming your way. I like just duck and dodge, girl. Oh, wait a second. I think you're right. It's July 5th. That's a fucking firework, man. Hold on. Hold on. See, I have a feeling she believes the thing she's saying, okay? Hold on. You saw a firework. Raquel. Raquel, you saw a firework. That's what it was. See, I feel like we could figure this out together. I feel like we could figure this out together. Hi, 2112. She saw, it still sounds like a cannon to me. I'm going to call fireworks this from now on. Ground level shooting stars. Okay? Papi from Sarah. Papi, I want you to have those mommy issues. Ew, I can't do it. I can't. Ew. This is Maya's one for anyone who's confused. Papi, I want you to have these mommy issues so soon. So when I see you, I want you to taste me, crave me. When you make me bleed, I want you to taste it with me. I want you to around with you so hard. You're gonna around with a brand new bitch, her until both legs twitch. Oh, it's a fucking rhyme. And I'll put your hands around my throat and I'll tell you to squeeze that shit. And when you bite me, I want you to like it's your first bite of a big juicy peach and sink in your teeth. Scratch me, grab me, pull me, throw me, bounce me, eat me. Now, papi, loca and la cabeza muchas. And I'm so sorry if I did not get that right. Did my best. I don't have much commentary for that. It's no, I just like it. No wonder Sarah's running around sending the cease and desist and fucking denying that it's not her. It's a different Sarah. But she made a fucking haiku or something in there. You're gonna fuck around with a brand new bitch. Fuck her until my legs both twitch. Got it. I did my best. Now, papi, loca en la cabeza muchas. It's the best I got. Sarah, congratulations. You're officially crazier than Raquel. We were able to decipher Raquel. Yours, nah, that shit's just fucked up. At least Raquel was talking about fireworks, okay? We were able as a team to decipher Raquel. You? Nah, you're just fucked up. I don't know, Amy. Lockdown? I have no idea. Well, Jahara and we wouldn't know who Sarah. She would just be another Sarah. Do you know how many Sarahs we've seen? Enough. Okay. If it's you, Raquel, email me and tell me it's you. Because I don't feel like you would laugh about such serious matters, but that's just me. It was a shooting star, not a firework, and I hate fireworks. I believe that. I believe that. So, Anna Maria. Hey, it's Anna. I know a lot's going on right now and everything, but I know you've got this. Always keep your head up, and no matter what happens, always try to think positive. And I know this may be random, but always know that you have people to talk to. I've never had someone that has had my back, but just know that if you ever need someone to talk to, you can message me and I'll be here if you need a vent or something. I'll listen, and I hope you see this, and I hope this helps in any way. Just know I'm thinking about you, and I'm praying this goes well. So keep that head up. Always yours strong. Wish upon a star and try very hard to. Kiara says, hi. I received your call on the Text Plus app and I heard your name, but I didn't hear what it said to accept the call and I got rejected. I think also I had to put credit on the account. So if you want and can, you can call back and see if we can talk. It would be great. Thank you for trying though. Talk soon. Oh, it is you. Hi, Raquel. Are you sure that shit, it is her. Are you sure that it wasn't a firework though, for real? Because I feel like it makes sense if it was July 5th. She's like, I fucking did email you. And she did. She did, and she said it's me. So what? God. Yeah, no, I told you guys she watches. If it wasn't, because I really am intrigued by this, if it wasn't a firework, what is a ground level shooting star? Hi, Jane. KB. Okay, so Andrea says, I really have to stop reading TikTok comments about you. Jessie says, You. Sorry, I was holding my nose while laughing. Thank you for making me feel better, Daddy. I'm getting one of my toys out at 11 so we can start to prepare my tiny asshole for you. Hold on. Now I'm feeling pressure. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta do that again. Thank you. Yeah, hold on. Where's Nunya when you need her, man? Thank you for making me feel better, Daddy. I'm getting one of my toys out at 11 so we can start to prepare my tiny asshole for you. And don't you dare come until I'm back on the phone with you. My entire body is yours and only yours forever. I love you so, so, so much. Listen, that was harder. Not because of the words. I'm used to the words, okay? Because it's Jessie. Because you know how she's saying it, okay? So she tries so hard. She reminds me of that song, I tried so hard and got so far. But you didn't. Because in the end, it doesn't really matter. Did it, Jessie? He's not in. And first of all, she would never do butt stuff. She wouldn't. She just is. She wouldn't. She's pretending. Well, I think that's what made it that much harder, Jen, is I had to take out 2 fingers. Actually, okay, that sounds so wrong. Usually you do it with like one hand, you know what I mean? I had to do it 2 hands. It's starting to sound weird because it was so uncomfortable. It does. All right, let's just move on from this because it's sounding worse as I go. So Wade responds to Raquel. This is awkward a little bit for me. I'm not gonna lie. There's some pressure. So Wade responds to you, Raquel. I'm going to make you prove who you are to me. And I'm going to make you do things that are going to make you very happy, but you will do what I tell you to. Wade to Andrea. Literally stop. Annie, are you trying to drive yourself absolutely mad? It would be best if you deactivate for a month. Whoa. Whoa. Why'd that escalate so quick?
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
Whoa. He must have had a call with her. It would be best if you deactivate for a month? Like she's a fucking robot? Wade to Stephanie. Oh, shit. I thought you were saying that you wanted to be at my hearing at the 23rd, but we can fuck when I get to the prison. Like 30 days from now. 35 days from now. Not here, right now at this jail. Wait till I get to prison and it's on. I want to know what your throat will feel like on my cock-a-doodle-doodle. You have such a sexy face. You're right, Jahara. Deactivate her TikTok. You're right. That's what the last thing she said. Hi, Lisa. She's like, oh, it's so hard seeing like the TikTok comments. And he's like, you have to deactivate for a month. You need to get your shit together, he said. Exactly, Debbie, yeah. So Andrea said, is that what you want me to do? Deactivate for a month? Raquel, am I still your Pookie? Just asking. Wade to Andrea. That is what I am telling you to do, Andrea. Yes. Wade to Andrea. I will let you reactivate it again after and once I'm out from this place and on to the prison. Then it's you and I face to face in person. Maybe then you can go back to social. I asked if I was still your Pookie. just for my own insecure needs. All she said up to it is, oh, it's so hard reading all these TikTok comments about you. From Caitlin, who's a new chick, 10 a.m. Hey, what's up? How are you? I added you as a potential pen pal if you're interested. In the past, I've experienced challenging situations and I felt like I had no one to turn to in fear of judgment, and I hate seeing other people go through that. So if I can help, I'm always willing to. A little bit about me. I'm from New England, home of the best sports team. I'm about a year older and a foot and a half shorter. LOL. I really just like to help people in the smallest ways possible. I like to think people can talk to me freely about the good, the bad, or anything that may just give a distraction on a bad day. I always try to listen, not pass judgment, be supportive, and give the best advice possible. I'm not associated with any media outlet or podcast or anything like that. So whatever we would talk about would stay right here. If you're interested in getting to know one another, feel free to write back. Hope to hear from you. Caitlin. Raquel says, I like Jessie because she is better than any other woman that messages him for sure. You know, I can't necessarily like, Jessie seems to have, that is what kind of confused me the most, is Jessie seemed to have been together and had her life together, but in another way that it makes it kind of worse for me. It makes it kind of worse for me because I can't find any reason that it would make sense that she would do something like this other than she finds him attractive. That's exactly, Chloe, what's going to happen. Maybe it was C-Card. Maybe she just, yeah, it is, Deb. Maybe she just appeared to. But yeah, Jessie has done some of the worst. Natalie says, Happy 4th. I sent a photo if you want to talk, or if you have access to Instagram, I'm Miss Natalie Marie on there. Girl, why would he have access to Instagram? Yes, Penelope, unless there was a new agreement that transferred it over to someone else, but she also has access to the funds. So it wouldn't just be like a one or done deal. She would have to transfer the funds if there are still funds left, and then have a new person sign. Alexis, which I think is Poops and Scoops because it's the recipient deleted and the context. It says, goodbye. I'm not doing this with you. You're a liar. And I did everything you asked me to. And then you ghost me? And I know you have been on the phone with quite a few people. And I called every day and driving people crazy. And you can't even call me, but you're quick with all these groupie ass hoes. Once they are not around anymore and you have no one, stay the F gone, because I knew this would happen. And this is the last time you will ever hurt me. Have a nice life. Goodbye. And this is why I don't have respect for Poops and Scoops, is because it wasn't a real choice that she left. Yeah, it wasn't like, oh, I'm realizing what she said was sitting at trial. She heard the details, she heard the truth, and that's when she had to pull out. But that's not the truth. Because, dead row. Kiara said, I received your call again. I followed the instruction. I put my credit card number for credit, but it asks me 5 digits at the end, and I don't know what they are. Do you have any idea? It said the account you're calling from needs to be recharged with credit. Do you know how I can do it? I don't know how else they need other than my credit card info. Please let me know. I don't know, Chloe. Wade to Natalie. I probably won't see your pic until Monday. They don't approve on the weekend typically. I do not have an Instagram at the moment and probably not until later. Maybe when I go over to the prison. All I have now is CashApp, lol. Maybe we could talk. What's the number? Heather from Scotland, which I cannot do. Hey, I messaged you the other day to see if you wanted to chat, but I guess you're probably inundated with messages at the minute, so that's understandable that you can't respond. I'm from the UK and only created this account only to you, therefore won't use the credits. Is there any way I could transfer them to you before I close this account and you can use them? Sending love from Scotland, Heather. See, this is another way that they find a reason to reach out is hey, you never answered back or you stopped and you ghosted me. And so I just want to transfer all these credits over to you. Is there any way I could do that in hopes that he'll respond and be like, no, don't send the credits, or, let's keep talking. Vivian says, I just sent 50E for now. Please let him know when he has received it, whether it arrives as E or money. I don't know what the E is. I don't know if it's I don't speak anything other than English money, like United States money. Is it pounds? Is it I just sent 50 euros? That would make fucking sense. See if I could. I feel like the damn this is ground level shooting stars for me. I should have just used my logic, and it looks like an E, so that would make sense. But no, this is still a team effort, apparently. I just sent 50 euros from Europe. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. It's a bit embarrassing, but. Anna Maria. I don't know if you guys are allowed to video chat. I don't know why I'm doing this accent. I don't know if you guys are allowed to video chat, but if at some point you would like to video chat, just let me know. I'm a really cool person to help people when I can just want you to know I'm here if you need to talk or whatever it may be. You're not alone. I promise you that I really hope you get back with me. Hopefully talk to you soon. Didn't execute the way I was going for, but I was invested, so I just followed it out. Wade to Jesse, check the PayPal. She said she sent 50 euros. Just to be sure it works, then is to do the rest. Name is Vivian, Germany. Sure. Let's see. I guarantee that 50 does not go through. Raquel said, this is awkward a bit. It's a little bit awkward, but we're gonna do it. I'll describe what a shooting star or comet, whatever the fuck it's called, looks like up close. It looks like a completely perfect circle, except the tail, the wideness of the tail or trail of light it leaves is like small. It doesn't match to the circle at all. All you see is a huge bright circle. The color and the brightness is completely solid. The whole thing looks completely perfect. Like you can't even find photos of shooting stars online. None of them look like what I saw. It's so much awkward when she's here. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. It was in the middle of the sky at night. I'm so sorry. It's just it's so uncomfortable. Okay, hold on. It was in the middle of the sky at night, not like at the side or something. I was in the middle of the park, and the shooting star or comet was also in the middle. It was sent to Earth just for me to see it, no one else. Like, do you know how scary that is? Like, if anyone tried to explain it, no one gets it. If people saw it, they would realize how scary that actually is. Trust me, when something sends a shooting star for one person to see, that's how you know God is scary. If people saw it, they would have been literally shocked at how beautiful it is. Like, trust me, it would scare the fuck out of everyone. A shooting star looks nothing like people think. They look up close. It's way different. The tail is a straight line, doesn't look weird at all. Listen. Sorry, I just needed a minute. Listen, it's much more uncomfortable than you think. Okay. It's a no for me, dog. I don't know why you sing, Raquel, but first of all, if you haven't realized, I run out of accents very quick. I am not multi-talented in the way of accents. I could barely speak my own voice. So it just helps switch it up. But I appreciate the singing. I appreciate it. But no, I'm not making fun of a mutated voice. See? You see the type of pressure that adds, man? I can't. But I feel like we got a little bit more clarity with that shooting star, Natasha Elf. Andrea says, you're doing amazing, sweetie. Kris Jenner voice, perfect. That's what I was going for. Thank you so much for the support. So much. Oh, man. I'm getting hot. I'm getting physically hot. Whew. Thank you, B Crumbs. Thank you. Thanks, Nancy. You're a way better Disney princess than Jip Jip. Oh gosh. Where's my thing? I need water. Hold on. Jeez. Oof. Okay. Thank you. All right. Not awkward at all. We're going to just roll right along. To Zanab. Zanab says, good morning, baby. See, I could give you an accent, but you didn't have an accent. You had song. So that's what we go for. Jesse. Okay. No. You get in the key of fuck off, MK. Okay. I just keep thinking about how you're going to feed me or come. Oh, okay. All right. So this is going to be every fucking message, huh? All right. I just keep thinking about how you're going to feed me our cum mixed together and force it down my throat. And that's just so hot. Fuck. I'm still so turned on right now. This call better end early. I still need you so badly. You better make me bleed and then lick that blood off of me. I'll make sure you bleed, Denny. I can't wait to taste it. All right. It's getting real uncomfortable. This is one of the battles I really wish someone was up here to offset how awkward this is. Because it's just getting worse. It's just getting worse. And I'm expected to fill in all of the gaps of silence. And it's just a particularly awkward moment right now. Jesus. And I did wish you the best with that. I wish everyone the best with health and no medical issues. Okay. Thanks, Lisa. I'm suing Jesse for emotional damage. You can tell. Sorry, I gotta wipe my tears. You can tell Jesse is trying to be something that she's not. Okay. You can tell she's trying, and which again, I think that is worse. And we've talked about this with Vivian. What's worse? Someone who actually aligns with that type of thinking, or someone who's willing to pretend to align with that type of thinking? And I think the latter. I'm trying, Jen. And thank you, yo, if you're Nunya. I'm so down to help with these readings. Well, now is when I would have needed it. Now is when I would have needed it. And I've had a couple of people offer, just know, it's a lot easier. It's kind of like when we do Wheel of Fortune nights. From the chat, it seems easier until you realize there's no grammar, there's no punctuation, and then you may get messages like this. So if you think you can handle that, she is Scarlett, and she's trying the most. She's trying to appease to what Wade would want, and it's not what Wade wants. All you have to do is, if you've learned from Vivian, all you have to do is shut up. Just shut up. That's it. That's all you have to do. And thank you, Alexandra. Oh, Lord, the fuck? It's exactly what I want every one of my viewers to feel after they're watching my shit. The fuck is this? Perfect. Mission achieved. Yeah. You know what? Honestly, though, Megan Fox and MGK is a knockoff of Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton. I prefer Billy Bob and Jolie. That would be glorious. So Andrea says, maybe after maybe. I don't like being told what to do, but on the other hand, it's kind of sexy coming from you. So you suck. LOL. Okay, I'll deactivate it right now. Who thinks Andrea really deactivated her TikTok? It came through. Wow. How much is 50 in euro? How much is 50 in euro? I'd fill in for Jesse, but this weird shite is a little outside my expertise. Yeah, mine too. I'm telling you, Jesse's sexy stuff is harder than any other normal person's like sexy stuff because hers is so forced. You could feel it. 75. Oh, it's more money. Interesting. I'm surprised. Wade to Kiata. I believe when it's asking you for 5 digits, maybe it means like the number on the back of the card or maybe like a zip code. I'm not sure. But I have friends overseas and we talk the same way on text now and whatever like you now have. So regardless, it does and it can work. Wow. So okay. So thank you guys. So I love how you're all giving different numbers. You're all giving very different numbers, but I appreciate that because it's consistently. Yeah, she's under Natasha. She's under crap. What name is she under, guys? It's Cool Me or something. There she is. I don't want you to be possessed, Raquel. I really hope you figure that out. Oh, I love that, Alexandra. Wade to Jesse. Aye, Captain. 10-4. Oh my God. Wait a second. Jesse just got done saying, I want you. Oh, sorry. I'm singing like Raquel. I want you to like make me bleed and lick it off. And Wade responds to Jesse saying, aye, Captain, like fucking Captain Crunch. Okay. Crunchitize me, Captain. Aye, Captain. 10-4. Which is copy that. That is the can you tell how not turned on he is? Can you tell? After how forced that message was, he responds with a crunchitize me, Captain. 10-4. He's not at all hop to it. Not at all. Morgan says, hey, so I'm sure you get a lot of people attempting to message you on here to either pick your brain or hell. I'm sure you just get a lot of females who message you as well as people trying to do interviews or podcasts or things like that. I've been watching the media and seeing everyone who's tried to reach out or at least says they have. Anyways, I'm not here for that. I'm intrigued by the whole story, obviously, but let me start off by saying I don't care what you did or didn't do, and I'm not here to ask any questions. I don't know what it's like to be locked away, and I know how much it sucks to not have anyone there that you can talk or trust, or someone just to distract from everyday life in that situation. Not to mention, I can't even having people to just trying to poke and prod into my brain to find the answers to whatever questions they need clarity on. I'm sure that probably gets draining. It's gotta be. Like I said, I'm not here for that. I honestly just wanted to reach out and say, hey, and just to let you know that there are people out here that see you as a human being and who believe that you deserve friendship, just like the rest of us. Whether you're innocent or not, it's none of my business. I'm not part of the press. I'm nobody important. Just a 31-year-old woman who's in recovery, who's been to prison several times, who honestly has trouble even connecting with anyone out here in the real world. So if you're interested in building some sort of friendship or whatever, or you would like to have someone to communicate with, definitely message me back and we can talk. I'll send pictures if you're interested. I hate not knowing who I'm talking with. So if you want me to, I will. So you at least know who you're speaking to. We haven't heard that before. Anyways, hang in there. Hope to hear back from you. Have a good day. Hey, Phoebe. Wade to Andrea. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. It's what I decide that you can do or won't do. What's beautiful is that regardless of what you've been or what you like or don't, you know exactly how to listen and be most obedient to me. That's all that matters. See, Andrea didn't get a 10-4. Good night, Justin. Alicia says, "Hi, Wade. My name's Alicia from Canada. I can't say I've ever done this before, but damn, you are something to look at, and I couldn't resist. But anyways, just wanted to reach out, which is probably crazy on my part, but anyways, how have you been? How you been holding up?" Wade to Kiara. You're okay. Yeah, she is a lumberjack. You lumberjack discriminating, Daryl? Wade to Kiara says you're okay. And yes, I know. It's your zip probably. I know overseas zips are different than American, but regardless, like I said, we can make this work. I know for certain. Wade to Heather, who had asked, hey, you want me to transfer all that credit since you're not answering me? First one in, first one out, huh? That was fast. Listen, if you download a Text Now app and make an American number, then I can and will give you a call. That's what I think, Nini, from what's the name of the movie? You know, instead of the mahi mahi, can I just get one mahi because I'm not that hungry? The hot bunny. I love it. So Natalie says, don't look it up by phone number. Stephanie, if I came to see you during the hearing, it would just be a tease for me. When you switch to the prison, put me on your visitation list and I will book a flight. When I come see you, I want you to take me somewhere, wherever you can fuck me, and you will find out what my throat feels like on your doodle, because that's the first time I'm going to do to you. I want to feel every inch of you while you pin me up against the wall. You are so effing fine, and if you want my poodle consistently, you gotta phone me like you said you would last night, you sexy giant fuck. And you better put me on the list, because when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So I'll be there. Top of the morning from Lindsay. Good morning, Wade. I hope you're doing good. I couldn't sleep last night thinking about your situation. I wish I knew why this all bothered me so much. While I do tend to take on other people's emotions and problems, it is almost always family members. So the fact that your case has me bothered is weird. Since I'm new to writing to someone in prison, I'm not sure what I'm allowed to write. It's changing. And what I can't. So it's possible these messages won't even make it to you. It's changing. I'm so sorry. I couldn't stop thinking about how oblivious it is that the drugs seem to be what caused the episodes. This lead me to think about 2 high-profile cases in Canada. that were both deemed to be mental health, schizophrenia. They didn't know they had. Both ended up killing people. With so many interviews confirming that you're a great person until you do drugs, I sure hope the judge, it's really changing. So sorry. I sure hope the judge considers this. I am not alone in this thinking. As I'm sure you are aware, the internet and social media is in full-blown WadeWilson mode. I hope this is almost over. I also can't stop thinking about the situation with your bio dad. I just feel there's more than meets the eye. I'm well aware that many of the things I just said aren't up for discussion, and I accept that. The videos are popping up on TikTok like crazy, so it's hard not to analyze. People took your pictures from Instagram. You looked happy. It's a stark contrast to the sadness, lack of emotion the videos show in court. I really hope you have family support around you, showing you love and support. Hugs. Lindsay. I think I took you around the world with that one. I think I took you fully around the world with that one. No regrets. No regrets. I know. I know. We went all over the place. And I told you I cannot do accents, all right? So you got what you fucking got. But it's the weirdest thing when you can feel the accent changing and you have no control over it. Because that's what happens. That was a journey. You can feel it in real time start to change. And you have no control. Like, that's it. It's gone. And thank you again, B Crumbs. I like my suitcase. That's what it sounded like. Oh my God, thank you so much, B Crumbs. That's very kind. Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe that's talent. Try to do that. It was a sampler buffet of accents, and it felt like travel. Oh my God. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, okay? You never know what you're gonna get. I don't even, and again, sometimes in your head, you're going for something, and it's not until you're a sentence in that you realize it does not work. It does not work, but you're already too invested at that point. You're already too invested. How are you supposed to go back? Oh, God. Yeah, we're on this journey together, all right? Yeah, you and me both, Carol and Coops. Okay. Andrea says, and let's say, hypothetically, that I don't listen. Then what? Whew. Sandy says, hallelujah, my dear soul brother. I'm trying to reach out to you in so many ways, but there are complications everywhere, as you can imagine. Also, with buying credit for this message, you are able to read this. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by my name. You are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. When you walk through fire, you shall not be burned, and the flame shall not consume you. For I am the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, your Savior. I give Egypt as your ransom, Ethiopia and Seba in exchange for you, because you are my precious in my eyes, and honored, and I love you. Isaiah 43, 1, 2. I let you know that I am here. You are not alone. I am with you, and by your side, we are family. I see you, I feel you, I hear you. Jesus is with you. God loves you so and must be so proud. Keep up your faith, please. I hope you read the Bible and it gives you peace and strength and comfort. Let me know if there's a way to speak to you, or is writing here only possible? Maybe Kevin or your female attorney can contact me. I send you all the light, the blessing, and hugs abundantly. Sandy in Christ. Yeah, she's so proud. She's so proud. Please don't, Daryl. That's what I was going for. A Steel Magnolia vibe. There's too many new names. Celine. See, you don't know what you're going to get. I can't think. All right. Hi, Wade. I hope this email finds you well and in a moment of peace. My name is May, and though we haven't met, I wanted to reach out and offer some support. I understand reading a letter from a complete stranger who cares about your fate might seem odd, but your story, it caught my attention. At its core, it seems like yet another example of society tragically failing its own. I understand that sometimes we're born into disadvantaged circumstances that lead us to make regrettable decisions. Unfortunately, rather than rehabilitating people, we have a system that discards them. Whether the allegations are true or not, I don't believe in reducing people to their worst acts. I know it's probably challenging to maintain hope and optimism, especially when faced with the constraints of jail. And I don't know if anyone has reached out to offer support. Whatever your story is, I wanted to send this email and let you know you aren't alone. I also wanted to mention that I did notice a small petition circulating that is asking the judge to not consider the death penalty. So far, 2,164 people have signed, including moi. Maybe your lawyer could bring this to the attention of Judge Nicholas Thomas, or I could, if you wish. I know that there have been cases in the past where a judge's decision was influenced by public opinion. You're welcome to write back if you need help with anything. Thank you, Bree, for becoming a member. And thank you also for the gifted memberships. Thank you. Welcome to the shit show. Seriously. Thank you, though, so much. But welcome to the shit show. I wouldn't be surprised if someone stumbled upon here as their first live and I don't want a fucking membership. What is she doing? But thank you so much. You get one whether you want one. Tiffany. Hey. My name's Tiffany, and I'm just gonna say, I don't care what the fuck is being said. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to know your gorgeous ass. Dude, you are just beautiful. I'm just shocked you even accepted this. So I'll leave it up to you if you want to talk. Hit me up. I'm here for you. I'll keep money on this thing. I know there's 1,000 broads hitting you up, so it is what it is. I live in Washington State, so there's a 3-hour difference. I'd love to hear from you, 100%, but I get it if you don't. Little bit about me. I'm a white, 5'3", 100% all woman. Not 90, 95, 100%. I am older than you. I'm 43. I'm not going to lie about my age because it's just a number. I live in Tacoma. I'm lots of fun. I'm funny as fuck. I love fast cars, and I work full-time at a dental office. Fuck. I just don't know what to say until I get to know you. So hit me up if you want. I got you all the way. Kisses, Tiffany. She's 100%. Not 50-50, not 60-40, 100% woman. Angie. Hey, Wade. You don't know me. I'm not messaging you about your case. I just want to be your pen pal. Hopefully, hear back from you soon. Why are there so many new ones? Heather says, LOL, first one in and out of what? Is this some American lingo I'm not understanding? It's fall PM here, so I'll do it later on. Wild Friday nights for me. I wonder, Poop Plover, if that's how you pronounce it. Kelly says, fuck, where are you? Did you get stuck in a hole or what? I guess you did. Let me know something. Maybe he got shot with a ground level shooting star. Jesse says, I'm done. AKA, I'm ready for you to lick my blood. Raquel. Sorry, Raquel. The shooting star was only 10 feet away from me. If anyone on Earth sees a shooting star 10 feet away from them, they would be like, holy fuck. Yes, it actually was 10 feet away. That's why I'm saying it's scary. Who sees that? Only 10 feet away from them. It's the same distance as a friend besides you in real life because wants to hang out with you. Like as something else I have to do to it, a murderer too. So like if a murderer thought of a number or a word in their head, then told a normal person that isn't a murderer the number or word, write it down and show them. Since that's the only way I can tell you the number or word in one answer. I can do it over 10 times. I can do it for hours. Yes, it will be right. I'm so scary that I have to do it to a murderer. I just can't do anything because I have to wait for things just like other people because of life. Open, shut, and open, shut. Raquel, can you think of my number? Jesse says, baby, give a little clap, clap, clap. All right, let's do a couple more of these. Catherine says, I am so happy you accepted this. I wrote you like 13 letters, not knowing the address, so you'll probably get them all, to be honest. I love your tattoos, and you seem like a genuine guy, and I would love to be your pen pal. I'm kind of new at using the jail stuff. I've never done it before, so I don't know what I can or can't send. I'm not like a reporter or anything, so you don't need to worry about anything. How are you doing? I'm Catherine, by the way, and you should call me Perf. Like I said, I have no idea really how to use this app, so I'm going to need you to tell me what I can say and send, lol. But I want to be your pen pal. Like, I will always message you back. You're a maniac, maniac on the floor. Catherine again? Yeah, but with an E. Hi, Wade. I just wanted to say thank you for accepting my request. I sent you a letter in the mail that hopefully you should receive either today or tomorrow. I stated in the letter that if you'd like to talk, it would be easier to communicate this way. I hope your day goes well. Take care. Catherine. Amanda H. Oh, God. It's probably going to be the last one I could read for tonight. I can't do it anymore. I hope you are well. I appreciate you accepting. I was wondering if you would be interested in having a pen pal. I don't want to talk much about the crimes or the trial unless you want to. I am only here because I'm interested in humanizing you. Regardless of the shit that you have done, you're still human, and that interests me. I also suspect that you're lonely, and I'm willing to be a perspective into the outside world while you're locked away. I don't know if you'll be interested in my perspective. I am in my 30s and a woman. I like to read, draw, and write. I have a bachelor's degree in creative writing, but I haven't done anything with it. Sometimes I wonder if that was a good decision. But I'm also in a graduate school now, so I'm in pretty deep. I'm getting a focus in history, so I know a lot of information about a bunch of past shit. I'm also an avid reader. Do you like to read? If so, what do you read? I also like to travel. Did you ever travel any? My favorite place that I've been is St. Thomas in the Caribbean. I went last year and it was cool. Other than that, I'm pretty normal. I work a regular job and I'm a regular person. Anyway, talk to you soon. Have a good day. Hold on. I need to read Vartu because that name is intriguing. Vartu. Hey, it's July 5th, 8 a.m. for me. You never responded. I was wondering if you're okay in there. Or did I say anything to make you feel some way? I attached credit for you to respond on the last email. Vartu. Okay. I'm feeling parched and I'm feeling sweaty. It was just too much. So I'm gonna pause there because I can't handle anymore. I can't handle anymore. And we have like 200 more. We have like 200 more. But hopefully I won't be enough. Then I won't be alone the next time you have the voice of Fergie Mescaljic. I love Step Brothers. No, it's just I only have so many voices, Jen. I gotta get one of those voice changers. Yeah, 200 more life stories, but somehow always the same, right? Always the fucking same. So I guess we're gonna be stuck in limbo with Jesse. I don't know. I still want to know what's up with them, if they're together or not. Absolutely, Scarlett. But all right, guys, I'm out. I embarrassed myself enough for tonight. We will continue reading over the weekend. That would be Funny Joe Mama, right? So I will talk to you soon. I hope you all have an amazing night. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.